Last week I received my notice from YouTube that I'm going to be kicked out of the YouTube Partnership Program along with thousands of others. Last year, because of the PewDiePie fiasco, among other things, YouTube changed its monetization standards. You now need 1,000 subscribers and at least 4,000 watch hours over the last 12 months. The new guidelines go into effect on February 20th, 2018. A ton of small YouTube channels are very understandably upset about this. I was going to talk about this earlier, but I wanted to look deeper into this as well as going into this with a clear mind and without any anger. I've noticed that I'm not seeing very many large channels talk about this. When the ad apocalypse and the where the fair use thing hit, they were barking up a storm and they wanted help from everyone, but not this. Why? Well, it doesn't affect them in any way. So championing a cause you don't care about is pointless. Plus, isn't that the definition for social justice warrior? They should care about what this will mean about their future. I'm seeing more and more posts saying that these new guidelines are good because 1, it will force smaller channels to work harder. 2, this will eliminate the channels that are only spam and steal content. No. Those spam and stealers of content channels vary in size. Heck, I could show you that there are just as many mid to large channels that do that. So that argument really doesn't hold any water. I've also seen posts about stop making videos for the express intention of making money. It should only be for hobby reasons. If you do that, then you deserve to fail. 1, no. 2, tell that to the larger channels. And also, why not? Why have any job? Why should we pay for any service or form of entertainment? The people that perform should only do it for free, right? Yeah, that argument doesn't work either. Just like many small channels, I work hard on mine and I'm not expecting to make a living off of it. But if I can make some income off of my videos and use that income to make the channel better, for like a better microphone, access to material to make videos, then what's the problem with that? Also, if you can make some money off of a hobby, what's wrong with that? I know people are going to say, well, try and work harder and you'll get a bigger channel and so on. Based on how life is, it's obvious that even if you work hard, great success isn't guaranteed for most of us. Here's the thing. The reason why monetization for smaller channels matters is without it, our videos won't get any push from YouTube and get seen. Yeah, but what if your subscribers share your videos, huh? Okay, let me ask you this. Of all the videos you watch on a daily basis, how many times do you actually share that video? Exactly, you don't. It's been shown over the year that YouTube only pushes videos and channels that are monetized. So if a channel isn't monetized, it won't grow because no one will see it. Now there are some options though. If YouTube is intent on eliminating the smaller channels from monetization, then they could at least give the money that they've occurred so far in AdSense. What I mean is, there are channels, mine included, that hasn't made the $100 in AdSense in order to qualify for a monthly payment. Pay that out and just consider it a severance package. A very crappy one, but still. Smaller channels can't rely on the larger channels to champion our cause on this. Even though when the ad apocalypse hit, smaller channels did it for them as well. So we need to look out for ourselves on this one. Here are some things that we can do. 1. Write to YouTube to complain about this, but also offer them solutions. Okay, that probably won't work, but we have to try it anyway, which leads to number 2, collaboration. A hard collaboration and a soft collaboration, as well as shoutouts with other smaller channels. We should be doing this already, but now it's even more important. Find other small channels and work on the video on your channel and then do one for theirs. If that's too difficult, then on your videos, just talk about other small channels that you find interesting and provide a link to it and ask your viewers to check out those videos, and if they like them, then subscribe to that channel. This is a good way to get more subs, views, and to start a really healthy community. One of the few main big channels that I wanted to take a look at was Philip DeFranco, because I know he really cares about YouTube and its community. So I knew he was going to say something about this. And while watching his latest video, he said something interesting. How to make money on YouTube, but not from YouTube. Basically, he said to get your audience, at least 1% he gave, to support you with things like Teespring and Patreon. He gave other examples, and I'll put a link to his video at the bottom where he spoke about them. He made some very good points. However, it seems most people that watch videos on the site aren't subscribed to the channels that they watch. Even if they aren't more than likely going to donate any money. Mid to large channels have trouble getting that type of support, so imagine how likely it is for small channels. But here's something that small channels can do. Use the other social media platforms to promote ourselves and other creators. Also use other content sharing sites like Dailymotion and so on. While they're not the size of YouTube, they are very viable alternatives. Since YouTube won't be pushing our videos, we can upload to these sites and then share our videos from there. An example would be Dailymotion. What Dailymotion lacks in presence and video tools, it makes up for ease in use and the fact that you can monetize your videos. You still have to make it past the $100 total, but after that, you're good. I'll also put a link to a video I did about the different alternative content sharing sites as well. I believe mid to major channels, however, should be worried. I'm sure most of the major channels will just brush this whole thing off. After all, without smaller channels, this means more access to money for them, right? For now, yes, but for the future, maybe not. As I said earlier, over the last year, YouTube has kept changing its monetization policy as well as other things. First, you need 10,000 lifetime views. Now you need at least 1,000 subs lifetime and 4,000 watch hours over the last 12 months. Do you actually think it's going to stop there? I can see them saying you need to have at least 10% sub growth and 4,000 watch hours over 6 months. As time goes on, YouTube will become more stringent on who gets monetization. I can see a time where channels with less than 50,000 subs won't get monetized. And then maybe 100,000, then 500,000, then perhaps even 1 million or more. By that point, only a select amount of channels will be monetized. I wonder how the larger channels will react to that. Of course, YouTube hasn't any problem with this and thinks that since they're the only major content sharing site, they're safe. We'll see. Facebook Watch has just started upping its content level, and since Facebook is a major site with tons of resources, it's only a matter of time before they make the changes needed to rival or surpass YouTube. It gets worse for them when you consider that Amazon is throwing their hat into the ring as well. They've gone to the US Trademark Office to trademark Amazon Tube. Odds are that's just a placeholder name for what their site will be called, just as originally the Wii U was originally called the Revolution. But once Amazon and Facebook get their footing, YouTube will have to decide whether or not to change their current way of doing things or just staying stagnant. And by that point, it's possible that Google may feel that YouTube is a pointless endeavor and either sell it off or just shut it down completely if it starts losing to the competition. Well, that's all I had to say. If you like this video, then please comment below and subscribe. And until next time, have a good day.